We're now in almost 900,000 vehicles.
Yep.
And we posted just recently roughly 170% increase year on year in starter production, generating royalties. I mean, I'm really pleased with that level of growth. How do you feel about it?
Look, I'm pleased with it too. It's this first wave, right? This wave of semi-autonomous vehicles launching, finally coming into play. It's been a long road there, but we've reached that first inflection point. It's been held back, frankly, a little bit, as good as it looks. If you just look at the numbers, it's been held back a little bit with some of the supply chain issues we've experienced post-COVID. It is still happening. So we're keeping a close eye on that. But yes, we still have some of our customers not delivering to demand because of spot, usually chip shortages, but sometimes some shortages in other commodities as well. It's happening less and less, so it is healing itself, and I don't expect it to be a big factor. Demand seems strong still. We're keeping a close eye on the macroeconomy. Obviously, as you know, rising interest rate environment can sometimes be counterproductive to vehicle demand, but that doesn't seem to be a big factor yet. I think one of the reasons for that is average age of cars on the road is quite high historically, and there's a wear out factor, and so I think that's keeping demand relatively high. We're less than a year away though from the next big inflection, right? Starting in the 2024 calendar year, we're going to see two things happening. One is we're bringing more OEMs on at Seeing Machines. That's going to help us. We're with 4 OEMs now. We'll be adding a 5th launching before the end of this calendar year. Next calendar year, 2024, we add a very large, as you know, OEM to that mix. And just as importantly, regulations kicking in. Starting in 2024, we'll have customers looking to put it on all vehicle models, start to put it across all vehicle models, 100% penetration. And so that'll be the next big inflection. So as pleased as we are with the growth we have now, and it's been a long time coming, obviously, so it's very satisfying to see. It's only the first step. It's going to really start accelerating, I believe, next year.
So you are expecting to see an increase in the quarter-on-quarter growth rate for vehicles, insofar as those programs that we're in.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think if you look at it on a macro view, if you look at our current pipeline, business we've already won, what's in the hopper, the number of RFQs, and I don't have any reason to believe, based on pretty conservative confidence factors, that we won't continue to win about half, right, of the tenders. And when you combine those two things, along with the dynamics I talked about now starting to shift towards the regulation, launches of our programs that are tied to regulation, there's really doesn't appear to seem anything in the way of kind of 100% year-on-year growth kind of trajectory for the next several years.
So I'll just go back to the point you made on our share, and thanks for not forcing me to ask you that question. I really appreciate it. But just to confirm, we said last time we spoke, 40% share by volume, perhaps 50% by revenue. We do hold a premium in the ASP, and we're expecting, the swathe of new features that are being demanded to increase the ASP. So, despite the delays in some RFQs, as you pointed out already, they're getting more complex, so the decisions are being delayed, but they're looking like they'll probably be bigger. So you're still confident of that kind of share?
Yeah, that thesis is still very, very much intact. When I look at it just bottom up, knowing the opportunities we have and the confidence factors. The other thing that's going on that's giving me more confidence as well is the dynamics of the supply chain and our tier one customers. As you know, when we started our business, we started prosecuting our business, we were working with a dozen tier ones or more. That market is definitely flushing out now. It's becoming very clear who the long-term tier one winners are going to be in the interior monitoring space. And we've spent quite a lot of attention to developing the relationships and the strategic relationships with whom we think are going to be going to have the lion's share of the market, right, in interior monitoring. And I think that's very important. I believe it's emerging as a competitive advantage, those partnerships for us.
Yeah.